Hello, hi, and welcome to Empathic Fire. I am your reader, Jay. These are going to be general messages for the sign of Scorpio in mid-May 2020. What's going on, Scorpio? I don't know why I'm being playful with you guys. I guess I can be playful with Scorpios. I'm most playful when I do these for Pisces. Anyway, hi, Scorpio. How are you? Hope you're doing well. All right, friends, we've made it to mid-May. Looks like some of the restrictions around the world, here in the States, wherever you are, hopefully are lifting up. And if they are lifting and you're eager to get outside, please be safe. Please be careful. Still take precautions, my friend, because this is still a very serious situation we are dealing with out here in the world. Quick flip over here. You've got the Hermit and the Ten of Wands. Hermit, major arcana for Virgo. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, but you don't have to be. But if you are, or it doesn't matter who you're dealing with, whoever this person is or whatever's going on, you might be in a very isolated place, and it might be very burdensome to you with that Hermit card. Isolation, deep self-reflection, and Ten of Wands is burdensome. Or you're dealing with someone who is a burden. Let's go ahead and shuffle that away. So anyway, what was I saying? Yes. Restrictions are lifting, and I think a lot of people are happy about that, but do remain cautious, okay? I am encouraging all signs to err on the side of optimism and not pessimism or negativity, even though we're getting the green light to return to life as normal, and some people are still, I don't know, whatever you're dealing with, whoever you're dealing with, like, if they're not on a high vibe, if they're not about, kindness and gratitude and graciousness and, just good shit, and they're on that bad shit vibe, protect yourself as best you can and try to distance yourself from these people. Not just because of Corona, but just in general. I think there's been some severe pull on light workers and the collective energy that there's just been some upset in the energy, and I'm encouraging people to remain positive, remain optimistic in their dealings with these people as best you can. If you have to distance yourself, if it has to be that extreme, do that. But if you can work with them in a positive way, do that as well. So, enough of that crap. I'm kidding. It's not crap. I actually totally believe in that. But if you're not dealing in those situations, hopefully you're just enjoying yourself and you're okay. Now, other announcements, my friends. I'm thinking of doing like some surprise lives here on the channel in the future. Maybe before May is up, if not, definitely in the month of June. I need to find different ways to come onto the channel and meet other people in the collective, because as it is right now, I only do lives for the zodiac sign whose birthday season we're in. So I just did Taurus for May. I'll be doing Gemini in June, Cancer July, so on and so forth. And so I want to, take more opportunities or make more time to come out and meet you guys. So how can I do that? And I'm challenging myself. I'm doing it with less structure. So I'll just pop on here, and if you catch me, and you're a lucky duck, right? So if you are not subscribed, I would suggest subscribing, just in case just in case you can find me when I do this. And it's just something I want to do to, again, just continue to give back to you guys, because it's been an amazing journey so far being a reader here on YouTube, okay? All right, Scorpio, enough of that. Regular spiel. Shuffled off camera. There is no spread. I'm doing this kind of how I would do a live reading, or excuse me, not a live reading, a personal reading. It's still very general. It's towards a group of people, not just one specific person. So if you find your message here, cool. If you don't, that's all right too. But there is already a timestamp in the description box if you want to jump ahead. That's what it's there for. If you want to get a personal reading with me, you can find that information in the description box below as well. If you want to ask a question before you place an order, you can simply email me at the same address, and I'll answer you as soon as I can. And also down there is the link to my Instagram if you want to follow me over there. That name is EmpathicFire Tarot, in case you missed it in the intro. And right now I'm only pulling oracle cards over there and interpreting them a few times throughout the week. I'm thinking of eventually going and doing some pick a card stuff. I just got to figure out how to best use the platform, because your girl is an old lady and she's not very good with technology. I'm like so-so with technology. So I gotta figure out the best way to present that over there. And so, just encourage me to do well. That's all I want. Anyway, let's get into it. If you're interested, again, it's EmpathicFire Tarot on Instagram. All right, Scorpio. Last but not least for this series of mid-May messages, let's see what's going on for you. I would like to see messages for Scorpio, please, in mid-May 2020. Messages, insights, and energies for Scorpio in May 2020. They like that. That's, oh, but that was a nasty one. I want to do another one. There we go. Like, there's something about not completing a bridge. I get, like, salty about it. I'm like, no. All right, let's get into it. Messages for Scorpio in mid-May 2020. Mid-May 2020 for Scorpio. Show me, please. Why am I humming the song? I don't really know why. What is that? Do your ears hang up? What is that? I don't even know what that is. What that song is called. Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Can you throw them over your shoulder like a continental show you? What is that from? Like, I think I learned that in kindergarten. That's weird. And why are you not having any cards come out? There we go. Wheel of Fortune. All right. What else we got? And the Knight of Pentacles. Hey, wrap it up. Anything else? Maybe. Hold on, that was almost a pop. Anything else for Scorpio? Yes, thank you. All right. What do we have, friends? Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. Listen. Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana for Sagittarius, also associated with the fixed signs. That would be Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So you could be here a little bit. It's like distantly related to the fixed signs. It's mostly related to Sagittarius, so you could be dealing with those signs or none of them at all. Take your pick. Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, I'm so hungry. Because I haven't eaten dinner yet. That's why. Knight of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be dealing with an Earth sign, but you don't have to be. And the Eight of Pentacles. All right, Scorpio, listen. Things are turning, but are they in your favor? I hope so. But is that plausible for all of you? No. Why am I, like, cautious? Because... well, not even why I'm cautious. Why do I have to tell you that? Because the Wheel of Fortune, as the name kind of depicts, it's a wheel, it spins, and you can come up in beneficial circumstances or you cannot. I'm thinking in many of your cases it will go in your favor, but it might not. I just want to entertain that because, you know, it's a chance. It's not a guarantee. Nothing in tarot is guaranteed anyway. But what I'm seeing here with this Wheel of Fortune is something destined. Let me tell you. And oh God, I'm using that word and I don't really like to use that word, but this is a major arcana and it's like a doorway or pathway and it's like aligned for you right now. And here's, okay, I'll use another game show because, you know, Wheel of Fortune is the name of a game show here in the States. I'm sure it's called something in other countries, but you know, Wheel of Fortune is, you know, you spin the wheel, maybe you hit $1,000 and you win the grand prize, or you end up bankrupt and you lose your turn and you go home with nothing. But there's another game show called Let's Make a Deal, right? And it's similar. It's a game of luck. It's a game of chance, right? One of the you know, archetypal games that they play on there is like pick a door 1, 2, or 3, and like the host tells you behind one of these doors is a brand new car, behind another one of these doors is a trip to Japan, and behind one of these doors is, you know, a year supply of lemons, right? So you got 2 out of 3 chances to have like this amazing prize, and 1 out of 3 chances to have a really shitty prize. And between door 1, 2, or 3, you will pick your fortune, right? That's what this feels like. I feel like you're facing several doorways, several pathways, and yeah, you don't know which door has your fortune behind it. Interesting. But the choice is the crux. It's the center of this whole thing. The choice you make is going to reveal a trip to Japan. What was the first prize I said? A car or a year supply of lemons. Choose wisely. Now, on a game show, it's kind of easy. You know, you dress up in a funny costume. At this point, Wayne Brady congratulates you, or he tells you you were a complete bonehead. Something like that. But this is not a game show. This is your life. There's something in your life temporally that you've been waiting on, it's a turning point. Thank you. This is a turning point in your life where what you decide, which door or pathway you choose, and it doesn't have to be between 3 things. It could be between 2 things. It could be between 20 things. I don't know. But whatever you're choosing between, your fortune can be made or broken. Your fortune can be made or broken. Now, fortune as a word, we often conflate with or associate with money. For some of you, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, yeah, it is about money. Some of you, it is about money. Others of you, it's not about cash. It is about resources. It is about your stability. It is about the things in your life that you value, right? Let's just put it that way. Ultimately, though, I feel you are shitting bricks. Because if it was a game show, like, there's nothing to lose. The Price is Right, Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, whatever. Like, you're not going to lose anything on a game show. You go in there and you attempt to win. But we're not talking about a game show. We're talking about your life. There's something about your life. Oh, in some form or fashion, feels like it's on the line to you. Because I told you, this is like a pivotal moment for you in your life. There's like this turning point. Like, I wish you could see what's in my head. I'm seeing like a game show studio, but then there's like this big circular stage in the middle, and it turns like a wheel would, and it's disorienting. Some of you are disoriented and confused because you don't know what to do and you don't know where to go. Scorpio. Interesting. Why am I picking this up? We didn't even finish the other cards. My bad. So there's an imperative choice or decision or turning point in your life that you're facing, and a lot of it rests on what you choose to do or choose not to do or whatever. The Wheel of Fortune, I think sometimes in tarot, is seen to be a card where you don't have to do anything. It just happens to you. That's like a small percentage of the time. The Wheel of Fortune actually interacts with you. It's run by Jupiter. It's associated with the planet of Jupiter, right? Jupiter isn't like just handing out prizes and candy just cause. It's like, oh, you got, it's like any game you play. You have to do something you have to risk something to win, right? So in order to win on the Wheel of Fortune, you got to spin the wheel. You got to ask for the letters. You got to solve the puzzles, right? You go on Jeopardy, you got to, click on that clicker, and you got to ask the question or answer the question with the question, right? It needs to be in the form of a question. And Alex Trebek looks at you like you're an idiot. Everything you do, you have to put something out there to do it. You have to exercise your ability to choose. Even when you play the lottery, you got to buy the ticket. You got to scratch off. You got to go back and claim your prize. You go to the fair. You're playing for the big teddy bear, or you're looking to, whatever. You're looking to win something at one of the carnival games. You have to pay money. You have to throw the balls in the basket. You got to shoot the water gun into the clown's mouth. You have to do something. Some of you are like paralyzed by doing something. You don't want to, or it's that risk of, if I choose the wrong door, Wayne Brady's going to say I want a year's supply of lemons, and I absolutely don't want that. Duh, nobody wants that. So, need to decide. Need to do something. Need to interact with the universe. This is a call to action, and I think I said that in your May reading. They're bringing me back. Some of you are going to watch this moment pass you by. I'm encouraging you, again, to not let that happen. But I don't know the bigger context. I don't know the specifics. It's your life. You do what you want. And even in that reading, I think I told you, well, I'm not going to go into it. If you want to know what I said, go ahead and watch it. Oh my God, I can't even talk. Knight of Pentacles, next door. So this is either you or someone you're dealing with. Clearly. What's that? Oh. Yeah. Oh, look at that horse looks a little spooked. What's going on? Like, I'm really drawn to the eyes of that horse. Oh, please focus. Just as I pulled it away. There you go. Look at the eyes of that horse and its face. It looks kind of spooked, no? Did I use the word paralyzed today for you guys? I don't know if I did. But it kind of feels like that. And the Knight of Pentacles isn't frozen. It's not a immovable energy or someone who doesn't move. Oh, okay. But it's slow. Usually in tarot we say the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, and that is true. So you might be waiting, because that could be why you're not making decisions just yet. You could be waiting for someone to move. Because again, the Knight of Pentacles moves. You could be waiting to move, you yourself, if you have plans for your life, if you were looking to make a move in your job, because the Eight of Pentacles is up next. You could have been wanting to proceed forward on a certain trajectory regarding your employment, but Corona was like, everybody go home and sit down and shut up, and now you're kind of like, ugh, I was just about to quit my job and go to another job. I was just about to pack up all my boxes and move out of my space with my roommate, because he or she is driving me crazy, right? So it's been this slow development. And in that time where you've been slowed down or stopped to a complete halt, you might be a little alarmed, like that horse. And if it's not you, it's someone you're dealing with. Like, that horse looks spooked as shit. I don't know why. I'm like so drawn to that horse. Not the man on top, not the knight on top. The horse's face. Oh, okay. I told you that last time. I'm remembering. In your previous reading, some of you were dealing with someone that was like a burden to you, or like they expect things of you. Like, I think I was using it in the sense of like someone was like crashing on your couch, I think I was saying. And you're just like, get off of my couch. But you're not saying that. You're just waiting. Get off of my couch. 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 You're just saying this in your head. And I feel like it could be this person, this Knight of Pentacles person. Or, you know, there's something, you could be doing the same thing. Or your energies could be matching this person. Like this person, whoever is living with you, or whoever you're working with. Because again, with this Eight of Pentacles, some of you, this is like a work situation. Maybe this is like your boss. Maybe you put in for a promotion before Corona or during Corona, and your boss just hasn't, like, you know, hasn't set up a meeting with you, hasn't set up an interview with you. Like, come on, Jimmy, I'm trying to like get promoted here, and you're dragging your feet. You're fucking with my career path. There's someone who's like slowly, like just in this vicinity that somehow is impeding your ability to make moves, to make decisions, to spin the wheel, you know? Maybe you are going on the Wheel of Fortune and you don't want to tell anybody, or you don't want to tell this. I don't know. I'm being silly. But there's something about what you feel is up next for you, what pathway you want to go through or go down, or what doorway you want to walk through, what risk you might want to take with the Wheel of Fortune energy is somehow impeded by this person or this energy. If it's not a person, I keep saying a person, and you know, that's not the case for all of you. Some of you, this is you. Some of you, this is your own energy, because like I said in the beginning, I feel there's like this apprehension. I feel like there's like this, you know, you have to make a choice, but you don't want to make a choice. And so you're slowing yourself down, or you're in this energy of slowly moving towards something, or being completely stuck. Eight of Pentacles on the far side of your initial spread is indicating to me that you've really invested yourself. Ooh, that's good. Or you've invested in yourself. Aha, that's good. Because this is two pentacles, right? Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you have invested money in your own situation, in your own endeavors. Put money away in your own accounts, okay? That's shady, but I get it. Some of you like have like a roommate who like doesn't pay bills, or like they're always late with the rent, and it's like super stressful to you. You know, Scorpios are pretty punctual people. They like things to be done, you know, they have expectations, yeah? Basic expectations, like, you know, decency, issues, right? It's decent when you live with a person as a roommate or whatever the damn situation is. You split the bills 50-50 and everybody pays their money on time. You may have been dealing with someone who drags their feet with that type of shit, or they're just like not the greatest. They're not the greatest. Like the rent always is due on the first and they're like, here's the money. And you're like, it's the third. And secretly, without them knowing, you may have paid their half and they're actually just paying you back. They're not paying directly to the leasing office. They're paying you back because you want to be on time. You see what I mean? So you may have been, and do what you got to do, my friends. You may have been slowly stacking your chips, slowly with the Knight of Pentacles, over time with the Wheel of Fortune. Time is also a part of the Wheel of Fortune. You may have slowly been stacking your money so that you can leave. Like come June 1st, Scorpio's leaving. And your roommate or whoever is going to be like, where are you going? I'm moving out on my own. I've put in the effort. I've saved up my cash. I'm taking my little cat with me and we're out of here. I feel with this Eight of Pentacles, it kind of siphons back to the Wheel of Fortune. This is self-interest. Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Pentacles, self-interest. This Knight of Pentacles, whether it's an energy that belongs to you or it rests with another person or other people, it can be more than one person, you know what I mean? It could be family members, you know what I mean? You could be, the matriarch or the patriarch of a family, the retiree, and your children came back home because of Corona, or your children are back home because they've graduated college, but they didn't have a commencement ceremony, but they're home anyway, and it's just like, listen, I'm trying to get things going on my own. These two together are talking, and this person or this energy in the middle, or these people in the middle are like screwing it up. And that's okay, because you're planning. Eight of Pentacles. And you're waiting in some cases with the timing issue. But I feel there's an apprehension here, because Pentacles are not known for their bravery as an energy marker. Pentacles are not risk-taking energies, but the Wheel of Fortune asks for risk. The Wheel of Fortune asks for you to step up on the stage, claim your door 1, 2, or 3, and Wayne Brady's like, so what's it gonna be? And you're like, and you're nervous about it, right? Pentacles is solid and is stable and it's secure, but it's not risk-taking. It doesn't like to lose. Nobody, Earth energy, what Earth sign likes to lose? Tell me, which of the three? None of them. None of them. And it's no shade. I mean, who the fuck likes to lose regardless of zodiac sign, right? But the earth signs are not known to be risk takers. They're not known to be doing anything without a fail-safe in place. And I feel like that's your vibe right now. You don't want to do anything without a fail-safe. So, I don't think I need to clarify the Knight of Pentacles. I think you know what that's about. Let's ask what the Wheel of Fortune is about, because there's a lot there. It's like a turning point for you. It's a decision-making point for you. It's a point where you could see yourself gain a lot or lose a lot. So let's see what's going on with the Wheel of Fortune. Please clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Scorpio. What's going on with the Wheel of Fortune? What's happening there? Clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Scorpio, please. There we go. Two of Wands. Come on. Two of Wands. Oh, and it fell to the floor. Come here. Come here. Yeah, I got it. All right. Two of Wands and the Page of Cups. So Two of Wands, decision making, as I said. All right. And the Page of Cups. Two of Wands. Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? I mean, look at it. And this is such a different vibe than the Pentacles that we were just talking about, right? You see this rabbit or this hare, right? What do we know about rabbits and hares? They move very fast. They're very quick. They're very speedy. And they're very, what do you call that? What do you call that? Fertile. Thank you. They're very fertile. Both in terms of, reproduction and fertile, like luck. Right? In many cultures, rabbits are seen to be lucky archetypes or animal spirits, right? A lot of people still carry around a lucky rabbit's foot on their keychain, because that's their vibe and that's what they believe in. And that's cool. You do what you want. But so you see this fast-moving, fast, quick, nimble-bodied animal that's also got a string of luck or an aspect of luck behind it. And it's what? It's sitting near or it's over this world, this globe, right? And the two wands. So there's like this is so pivotal for you. Like you're about to make or break your life. And that might not sound great to you guys, but I feel good about it. And I don't know why. Well, anyway, I feel good about it because Scorpio, I think if you, because I think I was talking earlier about feeling anxious or being scared or being apprehensive, right? Rabbits are also known to be that. Like they run quick because they're a prey animal. A fox is after them. A dog is after them. A hawk is after them. Everything is after them. So they have to be quick and they have to move nimbly, quickly, and burrow under the ground, right? And in terms of survival, for an animal, fear is a good motivator. For a human, it's a little more complicated than that. So I feel as though some of you are not okay, that's a interesting way to read it. You might be afraid of your own luck. You might be afraid of your own fortune. You might be afraid to actually step forward on a path, go through a door, and see your dreams come true. Interesting. Take that as you will, you know, and I get that. Girl or guy. I've done that myself. I talked about that, but I talk about that a lot. Like my own fear of fortune or success. It exists, and I'm a confident son of a bitch. But, and I'm not trying to say you're not confident either. I'm not trying to say that comparatively that means that you're not confident. No, you could be super confident. You could have great ideas, because that's the thing about the Two of Wands. This is a point of inspiration for you. Some of you have a business idea. Some of you want to travel the world, start a travel vlog, or you want to work and become a brand ambassador, or whatever you want to do. Because with the world, again, Wheel of Fortune and Knight of Pentacles, there's movement involved. Some of you want to move to the other side of the world. But now that this pandemic happened, you're kind of like, I don't know if I want to live away from home. I don't know if I want to, risk whatever. Like, is it a smart move? I'm not here to tell you that it exactly is, but I feel like there's this apprehension to make a rash decision or to move too quickly, right? So there's a lot going on in your mind. There's a lot going on in your fast beating bunny heart where you're just like, I have this opportunity to move down a certain pathway, but is it the right pathway? And once I get started on that pathway, is there going to be, success there? And if there's not success, can I go back? There's like a no backsies feeling here. There's like once I make this move, once I decide to go down this path, once I take this opportunity, take this job, move my money over here, move out of my apartment with my bummy ass roommate, or move out of my parents' house, whatever, I can't go back. There's something about no backsies. And that's like frightening for a lot of you. Because I told you with this Pentacles energy, no fail-safes. That's kind of scary. Interesting. What else is clarifying this Wheel of Fortune? You have the Page of Cups. Water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This could be you. Is it you? Is it you, Scorpio? Is it you? Let's see. If it's not you, it doesn't have to be a water sign. Yeah, it's like this timid, uncertain move forward. The pages are slower than the knights because they're not on horseback, right? Knights travel on horses. Pages use their little old feet. And I see like you are tentative to step forward. And I mentioned the word bravery and how it's kind of, maybe that's what, I don't want to say what you need to do, because I'm not here to tell anybody what they need to do. But what might be suggested to you, think about it. When the rabbit is running through the forest, on the forest ground, or in the grass, right? And it's running for its life. It's making split-second decisions to go left, dart right, and it's running on some instinct of where the hole to my burrow is, or where can I run to get away from whatever's chasing me, right? There's no room in that moment for the rabbit for being timid. I don't know. Yeah, anyway. There's no time Wheel of Fortune for the rabbit to contemplate. Should I go left right now? Is that where my home is? Or should I go right and run under this bush, or maybe try to get into, under this rock or whatever? Like, there's no time for it. Really just does it because it's in a survival mode. And I'm not one to advocate that people act rashly or quickly based off of survival, but some of you might be having to do that. And that's the risk. Remember what I said about the Wheel of Fortune. Remember what I said about playing any game at the state fair on a national game show. You have to risk something. You have to risk getting the answer wrong, and the game show host going, "Oh, sorry about that, Scorpio. Here's your consolation prize," or "It's been great having you on the show." You have to risk looking pathetic or looking stupid by giving the wrong answer. I like to buy a vowel, Pat. I'd like to buy a U, and it's like the most uncommon vowel, but you bought it anyway? Like, no, buy the E or the I first. You have to risk looking stupid. In the case of this, you might have to risk something more than that. And I'm not trying to tell you to do that. That's up to your decision. That's your personal sentiment. That's how you feel about yourself. This page is telling me you are timid to do this. The risk might be too much, but the reward, what is the reward that's out there? And that's the thing about a Scorpio. Fixed sign and water sign, as much as you and your good counterpart in the feminine energy, Taurus, you guys are like, but it's not a sure thing. Fixed fire, Leo, fixed air, Aquarius, it's like, I could lose, but I could also win. I'm gonna do it. And it's not to say that's a bad thing versus a good thing. It's not. It's just like, this is like potential. And I'm like, if it were me on a personal level, I'd be like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. That's me though. Who are you, Scorpio? Are you a risk taker? Some of you are. Some of you are going to become risk takers, because I told you this is a pivotal moment for you. This is a change in fortune. Change in possibly how you do things. So it could be also you're just waiting for somebody else to wrap up their shit. Because some of you are like, you're taking a risk by putting in for that promotion. You're taking a risk by changing your job industry. You're taking a risk by moving out on your own. You're waiting for other people to get their shit together. You're waiting for your money to get right. You're hoping to move out by June 1st. You're waiting for that bonus check, or you're waiting for something in the mail. All of a sudden you get what you need and you're out. And your friend is like, where are you going? And you're like, I'm leaving. So some of you are going that route. Others of you, you're like, I don't know about that. You're still like in this, I want to, but I don't know how. I want to, but I can't. I want to, but I'm unsure. And the fear is keeping you withheld, keeping you stuck. That's the difference. All right, where are we? Ooh, time for your oracle card. All right, let's see. Oracle message for Scorpio, please. Which deck? Oh my gosh. Which deck, please, for Scorpio? Oracle message, please. Ooh. What does that mean? Yeah, okay. Because this slid, but I wasn't sure if it was revealing the other deck or if it was showing up for this, but it is. Dark materials, dark mirror. I think I said dark material earlier for that deck. Dark mirror. Oracle message for Scorpio at this time. Please show me. Oracle message for Scorpio at this time. This is good. Thank you. Oracle message for Scorpio at this time. Please show me. Hold on. Love offer. They just want me to say that. Love offer with the Page of Cups. It's small. It's not a brazen offer. But for some of you, this is about offering yourself to a situation or person, or stepping forward, possibly with apologies, possibly trying to make something happen, but being so scared to make it happen. So that applies for like a few of you. That's such a late message. I don't even know why, but that's what they want me to say. Oracle message, please, for Scorpio at this time. Please show me. Hiding your face when you make that offer, too. Come on, Oracle message for Scorpio. Jeez. Why do you keep splitting the deck like that? Come on. Do you not want an Oracle card, Scorpio? I think you do. Okay, thank you. Jeez. Louise. What do we got? Envious Gluttony. Eek. Card number 9. Envious Gluttony. Alright, so this deck uses moon phases. So the moon phase for this card is Waxing Gibbous. And they also use this thing called stages, and this is under the stage of denial. There is a hunger sleeping just under the surface, like an animal lurking. This card is not just dark, it is unpleasant, sickly, disgusting. The difference in how we feel in front of a vampire as opposed in front of writhing bugs. It's not an existential darkness that we can paint of romance, drama, and subtle anguish. It is raw, primal, reeking of rotting stench. It feels like there is darkness, and in that black landscape there is a hole, leading to an even greater darkness, and that is calling. The urge is pressed down every time, played with, toyed with, treated like something that doesn't belong here. It's like rolling in the mud, bringing out the twisted, refreshing feeling of demeaning oneself. Ooh. The key is that we don't want to recognize the depth of the envy and the anger. We casted it out of ourselves, and now it's truly a parasitic monster, impossible to accept as something that came out of ourselves. What if we bring light to the pitch dark well? What if the scary monster is just a scrawny, starved feeling? What if it's just a little thing, dark as tar indeed, but to be sorry of, not to be feared? Okay, I get it. Listen, I said that about the Two of Wands and how it connected because, you know, again, the Two of Wands was clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. A lot of you guys are in your fear. You're in survival mode. You're in this point of not knowing which way to go, which door to select, which pathway to go down. And you might be stuck in this dark space of, you know, demeaning yourself. Because again, I said maybe this opportunity will pass you by, or maybe you'll stick in situations where you don't necessarily need to stay, and you're going to be mad about it. You're going to kick yourself. You're going to have remorse. You pick door number 3. That's the door with all the lemons behind it. And you go home with a bunch of lemons thinking, damn it, I really wanted that car. I really wanted that trip to Japan. I really wanted to succeed. You know, so there's a fear and there's an anxiety and there's a darkness here that either prevents you from making the decision, or once you make the decision and if it turns out poorly, you'll go right back to this. So like that's kind of what I'm taking from that. You can agree with that, you can disagree, you know, you can do anything here, discern for yourself how it applies to your life, Scorpio, okay? Scorpio, that is your reading for mid-May. If you liked it, please hit the like button. Feel free to leave a comment if it resonated with you. Feel free to share the video, let other people know that you like watching my stuff here on YouTube, and subscribe, my friends. If you haven't subscribed, that'd be super cool. The community continues to grow, meeting more clients. You know, the crew keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, so I'm really into that, and it really would show your support to the channel if you do any and all of those things, okay? Scorpio, I'll be back soon with your June and mid-June messages. Again, if you want a personal reading with me, you can get that information in the description box below, as well as the link to the Instagram, all right? Scorpio, take care, my friends. I wish you the best in all of this, because this is not easy. Even though I was like, hey, if it was me, I'd do this. I'd be like, well, in your circumstances, in your specific circumstances, who knows what I would do. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I thank you for watching. Take care.